So today will not be a review of the Night Gallery episodes, but will be a thank you to the creators of probably one of the most important books or series of essays ever written on the Rod Serling's The Night Gallery. Now, Rod Serling's Night Gallery and After Hours Tour, written by the great writer Scott Skelton and Jim Benson, came out in the late 1990s to much acclaim. It still pretty well ranks as one of the top information compendiums on the Rod Serling oeuvre in actually television history. Now, just like Zickery's book on the Twilight Zone, I think we're in our third edition. What Skelton and Benson did with detailed research and interviews and a look at the whole process of putting Night Gallery together, the pilot movie and the three seasons together. Talks about the impact of the showrunner or producer Jack Laird, the various directors, actors, creators. Now, in 2020, Night Gallery is having a kind of a mini revival, not only because of the situation where half of North America is stuck in the house. Rod Serling's work on the series and Jack Laird seems to be getting more and more respect regarding study of 1970s television and the NBC Universal process as well. Now, a lot of the history of this series, most of it's turbulent, in the words of the authors, is covered in the book. Many interviews with directors and actors and luminaries of the show, including Leonard Nimoy, John Astin, Sidney Pollack, Roddy McDowall, Richard Kiley, Nellis Nielsen, Joanna Pettit, and many others. Now, what's kind of ironic, I reached out to Scott Skelton in recent months to thank him for the writing he did in the book with Jim Benson. Skelton is on Facebook, and he graciously accepted an invitation to our New Brunswick Independent Authors Association on Facebook. Obviously, he's not an author from New Brunswick, but his writing has impacted a lot of journalists who write entertainment in New Brunswick and across Canada, myself included. When I do a Night Gallery podcast, I think of the dedication Scott and Jim and the other writers who talk about Night Gallery have done, and it's kind of a tribute to them. So I like to say publicly, I'd like to thank Scott and Jim for writing the book. I go back to it on a regular basis. When I say compendium, that's a word that's been overused. It's almost like a textbook. If you're going to study the Night Gallery, study the whole process, that's the book to have nearby. You can watch the episode and critique it in like a film class or whatever, but you need this book nearby that gives you a basic explanation of why, who, when, where, and how. Like it's totally amazing, and to have all these actors, some of them have now passed, to go on the record in relation to the series, because for a lot of people it met their expectations, while for others it didn't. And we also have a critical analysis of each episode. Ratings are given, although some of Scott's and Jim's interpretations of the episode is not what I feel. Some I think they've not gotten it, while others they have. But that's just one person's or two persons' opinion. So again, if you have a chance to pick up the book, it's available on Amazon and other platforms. I think it's still. I don't think. I don't remember it being in hardcover. I think it was mostly in softcover, because a lot of the books, late '90s, early 2000s, we're talking about TV, were in softcover. And like I said, many photos in the book. The reviews are there. There's a breakdown of the episodes. Ratings format. It's quite interesting. Like I said, it's a good read. Even if you don't never watched Night Gallery, it's a good way to start. So on this Monday Victoria Day in Canada, sorry for a little bit of cold. We've had some dust in the air with the change of temperature, and I have a bad sinus, so I apologize. Maybe a Night Gallery episode could be done. The reporter with the bad sinus. Sounds like a good episode. Have a good evening. Bye.